say that the leader of any organization, whether it's a government or community or business or family for that matter, is the symbolic soul of a group consciousness that functions as an agent for transformation. Yeah. Not necessarily a manager, but somebody who brings about change and transformation, represents the aspirations and longings and desires for the collective good, for the collective consciousness. And so we've been saying, I have these principles which are almost fit the acronym LEADERS, LEADERS, look and listen with the body, with the instrument of the ear, with the heart, with the mind, but also with the soul. Learn to bond emotionally, understand the principles of emotional intelligence, and also understand how you can be emotionally free and not given to melodrama. Expand your awareness, and we talk about the levels of awareness. LEA. D stands for doing, action orientation, developing smart goals. E, the second E, stands for empowerment, and what goes into the principles of empowerment. R for responsibility, and S for synchronicity. So there you have it, guys. Those are the 7 principles. Look and listen, emotional empowerment or emotional intelligence, awareness, doing, empowerment from true self-esteem, responsibility, and synchronicity. Good luck, meaningful coincidence, all of that.
Right.
But then, you've been working, you came along and you suggested that leadership combined with the principles of well-being, both for the person, for society, for community, for business, is the ideal combination for corporate well-being and corporate leadership. So let's talk about what we want to do now with our program, which is basically corporate well-being and leadership, and how that connects with the soul of leadership. What are we going to do? How are people going to benefit? Who should be doing this course with us? What form is it going to take?
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Well, first I think we should just distinguish the difference between wellness and well-being.
Good.
When we say that, right? So, because I think especially when we're thinking about leaders and CEOs, when they hear well-being, if they put it into that bucket of wellness, it starts to sound like a HR program or something that isn't, I don't think it's always taken as seriously. So when we talk about well-being, we're talking about overall quality of life, and it's a way to live. So like when a CEO embraces these principles, they're looking at the organization from a different lens, because they're looking at what is in the best interest of people, both their employees and their customers, and basically anybody that gets affected.